I'm like super worried for the generation that is gonna come after us. Which is funny because usually we hear things from people who are like 60, 70, almost at the end of their lives. I'm 23. I'm not even married yet, but it bugs me like crazy. On some fronts, it looks like things are going to get better, but on other fronts, it looks like things are just reclining. And every time I talk with my friends and I hang out with them, the question that I keep asking, especially my male friends, is that, what are you doing right now in your 20s that you can confidently hand off to your children, as philosophies? What can you tell them that you did when you were 20 something years old that kept you? What can you tell them were the guiding principles of your life? We're not even thinking about those things right now. And I hear people say things like, is their parents' prayers that are not even keeping them, is so and so their fathers fought them that is helping them be who they are today. And always in my head I ask the same question over and over again: are you preparing yourself to be able to be that for your children? Are you preparing yourself to be able to be the man that prays for your children? Are you preparing yourself to be the woman that's prays for your kids and guide them with godly principles? Like what are you doing right now that is going to stand as a value, something you can hand off to your children and tell them, look, these are the principles that made me, these are the philosophies that brought me to who I was. It was God, it was discipline, it was work ethic, it was respecting people, it was loving people. Like, what do we have? Because the things that we seem to be concerned about right now it's just sad, right? So for me, it's a really big question, because I want to get married like a lot of people, and I want to build a family, but I do want that family to be different. I do want that family to be built on principles, on godly principles. And trust me, the kind of questions you're going to have to answer your kids in 5-10 years, they're not the questions you're grappling with now. Things are coming that you're not prepared for. So if you're 23, 24, 25, man, woman, and you are not spending your time pondering some of these things, like, you should start now. You should really, really start now, because you need to have something to hand over to your kids. You need to have something. You need to get understanding for yourself. You need to get wisdom for yourself. You need to come to a better conclusion of some of the things that are happening, and you can form like godly opinions about them. So when your kid pops up to you and asks you, Dad, why is it wrong to marry another man? Yeah, you can be able to tell them something rather than it's just wrong.